Hello everyone, this is Saika and welcome to my channel. Help me understand this topic which I'm gonna pick right now is gonna be really controversial, right? And people are maybe gonna hate me for this. My close friends may dislike this video and but I'm gonna bring it up anyway because I really feel it's important to pick this up today because I don't know if not now when, right? And it's about pets. I do understand there is the love and affection for pets. I do understand that uh, we f- we do feel a certain connection with animals. We are animals, right? And we do have some sort of understanding of the language that they do not speak, and we feel we are special because we understand them. On the contrary, I think this is a really ambiguous topic, and it's about the trend that's been going on called pet lovers. It wasn't really a thing back when we were growing up. I honestly did not hear pet lovers. I do come from a very small town where you take 3 rounds and it's over. But I'm sure if someone's even living in the city, I don't know if they've really heard of pet lovers. Animals or even humans, in terms of evolution, are not supposed to really live in within the concrete walls and walk on marble floors or tiles, right? We're supposed to be close to nature. We've already done a lot of harm to ourselves, and the consequences of which will take years for people to know, and the next generation of archaeologists may find out what has the evolution been from where we are today in 2023 to when they would be doing their research, right? It's really disheartening for me to see a dog that is supposed to be kept in a cold climate being kept in really hot climates under air conditioning. I do really don't think if it's helping. I don't know how many veterinary doctors would be watching this, but if anyone has a say on this, please comment. And I really wish to connect with someone and speak and ask my questions I have about this. I felt this very deeply since a really long time, but I just thought that it's better not to bring it up out of politeness or being civil, whatever, right? Only recently I was having a conversation with my friend, and even she said something along the lines. That's when I felt like, oh, there is someone who really relates to this. And I hope the viewers who are watching this will also relate, at least introspect what I'm talking about. There's this whole divide about being a cat lover, dog lover, and rabbit lover, and so on. Whatever you love, I think first of all, it's really important to give them a very conducive environment to live in, right? And that's being close to a nature. It I think it's totally fine if someone has their own house, lives in individual houses with compounds and gardens and lawns and all of that, which where the pet can actually roam around. But help me understand, does it really help the pet living inside concrete walls? Does is the I you may say your dog really loves you, but that's just the nature of the dog, right? And if you've adopted any being, even a human being, from a certain time, obviously the affection and love is going to be there, but they are very anecdotal things. There's no thing to prove that the dog is really happy. um, I like to share an incident, when I'm speaking about this, that I often used to visit one of my friend's house, and she had a pet. The pet was would always try to come out of that gate, and one day it was it was missing, right? And days later, we found it. So this is just one of the stories I came across, in one of the incidents I have come across in my childhood, like many years back. And I often think, like, what would be going on in their mind, when they are like trying to run away from us. So of course it jumps and hops and all of that when it's near you, but then it also tries to run away the moment the gate is open. So I think we really need to introspect and understand, is the environment we are providing for our pets really conducive. And even if, like, we you have a pet, are you giving them the freedom to like walk around and be friends with their own species? I just, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people are keeping pets for themselves, and they really don't know, because what language is the pet going to explain to them, like what they are going through, right? And I don't know, I mean, I do understand that the pet must be taken care of, and it's really nice to show your affection online, and show how cute it looks with a bow, and take your cat to a spa, and give their kids away to some neighbor or family friend of yours, when, as and when they have a child. But when are we, like, really gonna think about what really they want? Not that I've never had a pet, but I've been lucky to have a space, and where the pet can go around and go outside the gate and come inside whenever it wants. Like, never, like, it has to stay inside. It does not have to be chained. So, and if it has to be chained, then please don't keep it. Like, that's just my request. I mean, I really think we need to, and let's not call ourselves animal lovers if we don't understand what they are going through, and we're just doing whatever we want for the sake of our own happiness and social media and whatever. And another thing I like to, like, raise when I'm anyway speaking about this is about the uh, about the disdain people have for farmers and people who have cattle, right? So if you have a dog and cat, you are a pet lover, but if you have a cattle, you are a peasant. How do you really explain that to any rational human being, right? I mean, you should understand where your milk products come from, and and everyone's evolved, the whole world in fact evolved from an agrarian society. There are so many countries which are still, where major income is still agriculture, right? And there was this post which I saw on the internet, and it was, a guy was holding a placard in Hindi. It was written, mm, कुत्ते बिल्ली पालो तो एनिमल लवर, गाय भैंस पालो तो गवार. So I really want all of us to introspect on this sentence, and understand, like, whether it's really important to have pets, and if it is, how do we make a conducive environment for them to survive. If I think a small apartment, if you're living in, please don't do that to the pet. Thank you so much.